neglecting the specifics of their area. For instance, some states mandate 24 to 48 hours notice before entering a tenant's property. Entering without proper notice, even for valid reasons like repairs, may lead to tenant harassment claims. Similarly, being a landlord sounds simple, but one legal misstep could turn your property investment into a financial headache. Are you prepared to navigate tenant rights, lease agreements, and local laws without getting caught in a legal storm? Many landlords unknowingly fall into traps that could lead to costly lawsuits or property disputes. Join us as we uncover 8 critical legal mistakes landlords must avoid to protect their investments, maintain tenant trust, and stay on the right side of the law. Failing to understand local landlord-tenant laws. Ignoring local landlord-tenant laws can lead to severe consequences for landlords. Every region has unique regulations covering areas like rent collection and eviction procedures. Even minor missteps in understanding these laws can result in legal battles or significant fines. Many landlords mistakenly rely on general knowledge, neglecting the specifics of their area. For instance, some states mandate 24 to 48 hours notice before entering a tenant's property. Entering without proper notice, even for valid reasons like repairs, may lead to tenant harassment claims. Similarly, bypassing required procedures for lease termination or rent increases can nullify actions and trigger lawsuits. Tenant rights regarding repairs and habitability are another critical concern. Laws often require landlords to maintain safe and livable conditions, including prompt repairs for issues like plumbing or heating. Failing to meet these standards could allow tenants to withhold rent, deduct repair costs, or break the lease. To avoid these issues, landlords should study their local landlord-tenant laws thoroughly. Consulting a real estate attorney or joining landlord associations can provide valuable insights. Using reliable online resources also helps landlords stay updated on legal changes. Understanding and following these laws protects landlords' businesses and fosters trust with tenants. Using incomplete or unenforceable lease agreements. A lease agreement is more than just a document, it's the foundation of any landlord-tenant relationship. Using an incomplete or unenforceable lease can lead to significant legal issues and disputes. Many landlords rely on outdated or generic templates, assuming they are adequate, only to find they lack essential specifics. A poorly crafted lease leaves landlords vulnerable to misunderstandings, unnecessary risks, and potential lawsuits. One common issue is failing to clearly define the responsibilities of both parties. Ambiguities can lead tenants to assume landlords are responsible for minor repairs that are actually the tenant's duty. At the same time, landlords may expect tenants to maintain conditions not legally enforceable. These misunderstandings can strain relationships and escalate into costly conflicts. Another frequent problem is the inclusion of unenforceable clauses. Some landlords unknowingly add terms that violate local laws, such as waiving tenants' rights to withhold rent during disputes, or imposing excessive late fees. Courts can void these provisions, and in some cases invalidate the entire lease. Including illegal clauses may even result in penalties and damage the landlord's credibility. To avoid these pitfalls, treat the lease as a critical legal document. Consult a legal professional, or use state-specific lease templates to ensure compliance with local regulations. A thorough lease should clearly outline rent terms, security deposits, maintenance obligations, and dispute resolution procedures. By creating an enforceable lease, landlords minimize risks, build trust with tenants, and pave the way for a successful rental experience. Mishandling tenant screening processes. Screening tenants is a vital step in protecting your property and ensuring a smooth rental experience. Mishandling this process can lead to significant financial losses and legal troubles. Many landlords rush through tenant screening or make errors that violate fair housing laws, risking discrimination claims. A poorly executed screening process jeopardizes rental income and can result in property damage or tenant disputes. One major mistake is failing to establish consistent screening criteria. Some landlords rely on vague judgment, which can lead to renting to financially unstable or irresponsible tenants. Skipping background checks, income verification, or landlord references might save time but can result in costly evictions. Without a clear and consistent process, landlords risk tenants who fail to pay rent or damage the property. Another common issue is non-compliance with fair housing laws. Asking inappropriate questions or using discriminatory criteria, intentionally or not, can lead to legal complaints. Violating these laws, even unintentionally, may result in lawsuits, fines, and reputational damage. To avoid this, landlords must ensure their screening process is both fair and legally compliant. A thorough tenant screening process is the best way to avoid future problems. Use a detailed application to gather essential information, and always run credit checks, verify employment, and check references. Clearly communicate your criteria, including income-to-rent ratios and credit score requirements, to potential tenants. By dedicating time and effort to this process, you reduce the risk of late payments, property damage, and legal disputes, ensuring a successful and hassle-free tenancy. Ignoring maintenance requests and habitability standards. Neglecting maintenance requests or habitability standards can quickly lead to legal troubles and dissatisfied tenants. Landlords who fail to address these responsibilities risk violating legal requirements and endangering tenant health and safety. Tenants have the right to a home that meets basic habitability standards, including adequate heating, running water, and a safe environment. Ignoring these obligations can result in lawsuits, penalties, and damaged landlord-tenant relationships. Delaying or ignoring tenant maintenance requests is a common mistake. Small issues like a leaky faucet or a broken appliance can escalate into costly repairs if left unattended. For instance, minor plumbing problems may lead to extensive water damage. Tenants often see slow responses as negligence, which undermines trust and sparks disputes. Promptly addressing requests not only resolves issues efficiently, but also shows tenants you value their comfort and safety. Failing to meet habitability standards is another significant risk. Local housing codes mandate that properties be free of hazards like mold, pests, or unsafe wiring. Violations can lead to legal action, fines, or government intervention to enforce compliance. Tenants in unsafe conditions may withhold rent or terminate leases early, causing financial strain for landlords. Keeping your property up to code protects both your tenants and your business. To avoid these pitfalls, address maintenance requests promptly, and ensure your property meets legal standards. Create a system for tenants to report issues and provide regular updates on repairs. Conduct routine inspections to identify potential problems early. By prioritizing maintenance and habitability, landlords foster trust, create a safer environment for tenants, and protect their investments from costly disputes. Violating fair housing laws. Violating fair housing laws is one of the most serious mistakes a landlord can make, with potentially devastating consequences. These laws protect tenants from discrimination based on race, color, religion, national origin, sex, disability, or familial status. Non-compliance can result in lawsuits, fines, and reputational damage. Even unintentional violations can lead to penalties and a permanent mark on your record as a property owner. One common mistake is using discriminatory language in rental listings or tenant communications. Terms like no children or singles only may seem innocuous, but directly violate fair housing regulations. Similarly, asking inappropriate questions during tenant screenings, such as those about religion or family size, can be considered discriminatory. All communication should remain neutral and focus solely on the applicant's ability to meet rental criteria. Another issue arises when landlords apply rules inconsistently. Offering leniency or enforcing stricter requirements based on personal biases can lead to accusations of discrimination. For instance, allowing one tenant to pay rent late without penalty while penalizing another can appear biased. Consistency in applying screening procedures, lease terms, and policies is essential to maintaining compliance and trust. Educating yourself about fair housing laws is the best way to avoid costly errors. Ensure that your policies from advertising to tenant screening are free of bias and fully compliant. Regular training on fair housing practices can help you and your team stay updated on legal changes. By fostering an inclusive and respectful rental process, you protect yourself from legal repercussions and create a welcoming environment for diverse tenants. Overlooking proper eviction procedures. Overlooking proper eviction procedures is a costly mistake that can lead to legal battles and financial losses for landlords. While eviction may be necessary for issues like non-payment of rent or lease violations, it must be carried out in accordance with local laws. Skipping steps or rushing the process can result in wrongful eviction claims, fines, or court rulings in favor of tenants. A common mistake is failing to provide proper notice to tenants. Different jurisdictions have specific requirements for notices, such as pay or quit notices for unpaid rent or cure or quit notices for lease violations. Serving notices improperly, whether by not providing enough time or failing to do so in writing, can invalidate the eviction process. Another frequent error is resorting to unauthorized actions like changing locks, shutting off utilities, or removing tenants' belongings, which are illegal and unethical in most areas. Instead, landlords must obtain an official eviction order through the court system, ensuring a legal and orderly process. Maintaining professionalism and treating tenants with respect during eviction proceedings is essential. Remaining calm, professional, and documenting every step safeguards landlords from legal repercussions and ensures a lawful resolution while transitioning to reliable tenants. Mismanaging security deposits. Mismanaging security deposits is a common but avoidable mistake that can lead to disputes, legal issues, and financial losses for landlords. A security deposit serves as both a financial safeguard and a trust agreement between you and your tenant. Missteps like improper collection, storage, or return of the deposit can result in penalties and damage tenant relationships. Understanding security deposit regulations is crucial for protecting your investment and reputation. One common error is failing to comply with laws governing deposit amounts. Many jurisdictions limit security deposits to 1 or 2 months' rent, and exceeding these limits can lead to fines or refunds. Providing tenants with a clear explanation of the deposit's purpose builds trust and clarifies expectations during the lease term. Another mistake is not storing deposits according to local rules. Some areas require landlords to keep deposits in a separate interest-bearing account rather than mixing them with personal or business funds. Failing to comply can result in legal challenges from tenants. Additionally, some jurisdictions require landlords to disclose where the deposit is held and report on accrued interest. Keeping organized records ensures compliance and reduces disputes. Returning the deposit is another area where landlords often falter. Deducting funds without proper documentation or failing to return deposits within legal timeframes can result in claims of unfair practices. Use detailed records, such as move-in checklists and photos, to document the property's condition before and after the lease. Clearly communicate any deductions and return the remaining balance promptly to comply with the law and maintain goodwill. Managing security deposits carefully is essential for fostering positive tenant relationships and avoiding unnecessary legal complications. Neglecting proper documentation. Neglecting proper documentation is one of the most costly mistakes a landlord can make. Every interaction, agreement, and transaction with tenants should be backed by thorough records to prevent misunderstandings and potential legal disputes. Documentation is a landlord's strongest defense, ensuring clarity and accountability for both parties throughout the lease term. A common oversight is failing to document the initial condition of the property. Conducting a detailed move-in inspection with photos protects both landlord and tenant by establishing a baseline. Without this, disputes over damage at move-out can become difficult to resolve. Another critical area is ensuring lease agreements and communications are in writing. Verbal agreements may seem convenient but are often unenforceable. A comprehensive, legally binding lease should detail all terms including rent, maintenance responsibilities, and policies on pets or subletting. Maintaining written records of notices, complaints, and maintenance requests creates a clear paper trail in case disagreements arise. Neglecting financial documentation is another major pitfall. Always provide rent receipts and keep records of all monetary exchanges such as deposits and late fees. This practice ensures transparency and supports proper bookkeeping. Additionally, retaining copies of legal forms, notices, and amendments to the lease shields you from claims of mismanagement. Proper documentation protects your rights, fosters trust with tenants, and reduces the likelihood of costly disputes. Taking the time to create and maintain accurate records is essential for successful property management. That concludes our list of the top legal mistakes landlords must avoid. From understanding tenant laws to managing security deposits and documentation, these steps can save you from costly legal troubles and help you build strong relationships with tenants. If you found this guide helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to DwellScape. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. Until next time, keep managing your property smartly and legally. Hey everyone! Are you a landlord wondering how to find that perfect tenant who pays on time, respects your property, and stays long-term? With the rental market as competitive as ever, standing out as a landlord and making the right choice has never been more important. Want to know the secrets that successful landlords use to attract and keep amazing tenants? Join us as we dive into these 10 game-changing tips for finding reliable tenants who will make your rental business a breeze to manage. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. Create a clear tenant screening process. Establishing a clear and consistent tenant screening process is one of the most effective ways to find reliable tenants. A good screening process goes beyond just collecting basic details. It's about verifying the prospective tenant's background, finances, and rental history to ensure they're a good fit for your property. Start with a detailed rental application form. Ask for essential information like employment details, income verification, rental history, and references. Follow this up with a credit check to confirm their financial responsibility. Look for consistent income, low debt, and a history of paying bills on time. Don't skip the criminal background check. While you don't need to automatically disqualify someone for past issues, understanding their history can help you make a well-rounded decision. Contact previous landlords to verify their rental history, asking about their reliability, cleanliness, and whether they followed the lease agreement. By maintaining a uniform process, you're not just ensuring fairness, you're protecting your property from potential issues down the line. Reliable tenants respect a professional approach, and it sets the tone for a positive landlord-tenant relationship. Set competitive rental prices. Offering competitive rental prices is key to attracting the best tenants. Overpriced properties can push away even the most qualified candidates, while underpricing might lead to financial losses and attract less committed renters. Research your local market to understand the going rates for similar properties in your area. Location, size, amenities, and condition of the property are the biggest factors in determining the rent. Use online tools and local listings to compare prices, ensuring your offer is neither too high nor too low. A fair price makes your property more appealing to prospective tenants and reduces the time it sits vacant. Don't forget to highlight the unique selling points of your property in your advertisement. Whether it's a great school district, modern appliances, or proximity to public transport, emphasize the benefits to justify your rental price. Adjust your pricing strategy based on market trends. Offering incentives like a free month of rent or including utilities can also help secure a lease quickly. Staying competitive ensures you'll attract tenants who value the property and are willing to commit to a long-term rental agreement. Advertise effectively. Crafting a compelling advertisement is crucial to attracting high-quality tenants. Your ad should showcase your property's best features and create a sense of urgency for interested renters to reach out. Use high-quality photos that highlight each room's size, lighting, and key amenities. Write a clear, engaging description that answers the most common questions tenants have. Include details like the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, square footage, parking availability, and whether pets are allowed. If your property has standout features like a backyard, updated appliances, or a fantastic view, make sure to emphasize them. Choose the right platforms to post your ad. While online listing sites like Zillow, Apartments.com, and local real estate platforms are excellent, don't overlook the power of social media or community boards for targeting renters in your area. Networking within your community can also bring in referrals from people you trust. Respond promptly to inquiries to demonstrate professionalism and reliability. This will leave a positive first impression, increasing the likelihood that serious tenants will choose your property over others. Advertising effectively sets the stage for attracting tenants who appreciate quality and clear communication. Maintain open communication. Clear communication is the foundation of a successful landlord-tenant relationship. From the first inquiry to signing the lease, being accessible and professional builds trust and sets the tone for future interactions. Reliable tenants value transparency, so make sure you're upfront about lease terms, rent due dates, and property rules. Be prompt in responding to messages and calls during the application process. This shows you're attentive and sets the expectation for how you'll handle concerns during their tenancy. If prospective tenants have questions about the property or lease, provide thorough answers to avoid misunderstandings later. During lease signing, take the time to go over the agreement in detail, addressing any concerns they might have. Outline expectations clearly. such as maintenance responsibilities and policies on noise or guests. Encouraging an open dialogue from the start ensures tenants feel comfortable reaching out if issues arise. A positive communication style also helps during tenant disputes or when discussing sensitive topics like late payments or property damage. Building a respectful rapport makes tenants more likely to treat your property with care and remain long-term renters. Perform thorough background checks. Background checks are a powerful tool for ensuring you're renting to trustworthy tenants. A thorough review of a prospective tenant's history can save you from future headaches and provide confidence in your selection process. Reliable tenants typically have clean records and stable financial habits, so take the time to dig a little deeper. Start with a credit report. This will give you a snapshot of their financial responsibility, highlighting their payment history, outstanding debts, and overall credit score. Aim for tenants who show consistent on-time payments and low debt relative to their income. A poor credit score isn't always a deal breaker, but it's a sign to ask further questions about their financial stability. Employment verification is just as important. Confirm their income by asking for recent pay stubs or contacting their employer directly. A good rule of thumb is that tenants should earn at least 3 times the monthly rent to ensure they can comfortably cover their expenses. If they're self-employed, request tax returns or bank statements to verify income consistency. Contact previous landlords to understand the tenant's rental history. Ask if they paid rent on time, maintained the property well, and followed lease agreements. A glowing reference from a prior landlord is a strong indicator of a responsible tenant. A detailed background check ensures you're putting your property in the hands of someone reliable. Prioritize long-term potential. Focusing on tenants with long-term potential can significantly reduce turnover costs and the hassle of finding new renters frequently. Long-term tenants often care more about maintaining the property and contributing to a stable landlord-tenant relationship. Look for signs of stability during the application process. Tenants with steady employment, a history of long-term residence in previous rentals, or a desire for a long lease are excellent candidates. Discuss their future plans and see if they align with your rental timeline. Offer lease agreements that incentivize longer stays, such as discounts for signing a year-long lease or a minor reduction in rent after the first renewal. These small gestures can make your property more appealing and encourage tenants to commit to the long term. Building a sense of community also helps retain tenants. Providing a well-maintained property, timely communication, and occasional upgrades shows you value their comfort and well-being. Tenants who feel cared for are more likely to view your rental as their home and stay for years to come. Write a rock-solid lease agreement. A detailed, well-written lease agreement protects both you and your tenants. It clearly outlines expectations, responsibilities, and rules, leaving little room for confusion or disputes during the tenancy. A comprehensive lease builds trust and creates a professional foundation for your landlord-tenant relationship. Include all critical terms, such as the rent amount, due dates, and penalties for late payments. Specify the lease duration, security deposit amount, and rules about property use, like pet policies or noise restrictions. Detail the tenant's responsibilities for maintenance and cleanliness, and outline your own obligations, such as repairs and property upkeep. Add clauses that address potential issues, like how disputes will be resolved, or what happens in case of early lease termination. Be transparent about fees, like those for missed payments or property damage. A clear agreement ensures there are no surprises for either party during the lease term. Encourage tenants to read and ask questions before signing. Go over the terms in person or over a call to clarify any confusion. When both parties fully understand and agree to the terms, it sets the stage for a smoother rental experience and minimizes the risk of misunderstandings down the line. Stage your property for showings. First impressions matter, and a well-staged property can attract responsible tenants who value cleanliness and organization. When potential renters see a home that's well-maintained and visually appealing, they're more likely to treat it with respect. Start with a deep clean. Ensure every corner is spotless, from the floors and windows to appliances and fixtures. A clean space not only looks inviting but also demonstrates that you care about the property. Pay special attention to kitchens and bathrooms, as these are areas renters often scrutinize most. Declutter and depersonalize the space to help renters envision themselves living there. Remove personal items and arrange furniture to showcase the property's full potential. If the unit is empty, consider adding a few decorative touches like fresh flowers, neutral wall art, or cozy rugs to make it feel warm and inviting. Highlight unique features during showings. Whether it's a spacious backyard, modern appliances, or abundant natural light, make sure renters see the best aspects of the property. A well-staged home can leave a lasting impression and increase your chances of attracting high-quality tenants. Respond promptly to maintenance requests. Being proactive and responsive with maintenance requests is a hallmark of a good landlord. Reliable tenants value a landlord who addresses issues quickly and maintains the property's condition. This approach not only fosters a positive relationship but also encourages tenants to report problems before they escalate. Create a clear system for reporting maintenance requests. Whether it's an online portal, email, or a dedicated phone number, make it easy for tenants to reach you. A prompt response shows you take their concerns seriously and care about their comfort. Prioritize urgent repairs, like plumbing issues or heating problems, as these directly impact the tenant's quality of life. For less critical requests, communicate a realistic timeline for resolving the issue. Keeping tenants informed about the process builds trust and reduces frustration. Regular property inspections and preventive maintenance also play a crucial role. By addressing wear and tear before it becomes a problem, you can avoid costly repairs and ensure the property remains in excellent condition. Tenants are more likely to stay long-term when they know their home is well cared for. Foster a respectful relationship. Building a respectful and professional relationship with your tenants creates an environment of mutual trust and understanding. Tenants who feel valued are more likely to take care of the property, follow the rules, and stay longer. Treat tenants with courtesy and respect in all your interactions. Listen to their concerns and address them promptly, whether it's about a repair or a question about the lease. Clear and respectful communication sets the tone for a positive experience on both sides. Respect their privacy by providing advance notice before entering the property. This is not only a legal requirement but also a sign of professionalism. Tenants appreciate landlords who honor their space and boundaries. Show appreciation for good tenants by acknowledging their efforts. A thank you note or a small gesture like a gift card during the holidays can go a long way in building goodwill. When tenants feel valued, they're more likely to reciprocate by taking excellent care of the property and renewing their lease. That wraps up our guide to finding reliable tenants. From thorough background checks to fostering respectful relationships, these tips will help you attract and retain tenants who truly value your property. If you enjoyed these insights, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to DwellScape. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Until next time, here's to a successful renting and stress-free landlord life. Owning multiple properties can be a fantastic way to build wealth and achieve financial independence. But let's be honest, managing multiple properties can also feel like juggling flaming torches. How do you keep track of tenants, maintenance, finances, and laws without losing your mind? What if we told you it's possible to simplify the entire process and regain control? Join us as we explore smart, efficient strategies to manage your properties with ease and make your real estate empire run like a well-oiled machine. Embrace property management software. Managing multiple properties without the right tools is like navigating without a map. Property management software is the game changer you need to streamline your tasks and centralize all critical information. These platforms allow you to track rent payments, schedule maintenance, store tenant data, and even handle marketing for vacancies. With intuitive dashboards and automated reminders, property management software takes the guesswork out of your operations and frees up your time for other priorities. Using software tailored to property management keeps you organized and ensures nothing slips through the cracks. Many programs also come with mobile apps, so you can manage your properties on the go. Imagine receiving notifications about overdue rent or upcoming inspections right on your phone. This real-time access to your portfolio ensures that you remain in control, no matter where you are. And when tax season arrives, these tools also help you generate reports, making financial management seamless. The beauty of these systems is their scalability. Whether you have 3 properties or 30, you can customize the software to match your needs. From small landlords to large-scale investors, the right digital tools eliminate unnecessary stress and improve operational efficiency. You'll find that investing in property management software is not just a cost, but a time-saving asset that allows you to focus on growth. If you've been struggling to juggle multiple spreadsheets or remember tenant requests, now is the time to upgrade your approach. Embrace technology to simplify your workload, reduce errors, and keep your properties running like a professional business. You'll wonder how you ever managed without it. Delegate with trusted professionals. Trying to do it all yourself when managing multiple properties is a recipe for burnout. Delegating tasks to trusted professionals not only saves time but also ensures a higher standard of service for your tenants. Hiring a property management company is one of the best investments you can make for stress-free ownership. These experts handle everything from tenant screening to emergency maintenance, giving you peace of mind. Property managers are particularly useful if your properties are spread across different cities or states. They act as your eyes and ears on the ground, keeping tabs on your properties while you focus on bigger picture decisions. They also have industry connections, which can result in better vendor pricing for repairs or renovations. By leveraging their expertise, you can maintain professional operations without personally attending to every detail. If hiring a full-service property management company feels like overkill, consider outsourcing specific tasks. For example, you can work with contractors for maintenance, accountants for bookkeeping, or real estate agents for tenant placement. This way, you stay in control of the broader operations while minimizing the workload on your plate. Delegation is not about giving up control, it's about running your business smarter. Choose professionals with a proven track record and establish clear communication channels to ensure alignment with your goals. With the right team in place, you'll spend less time putting out fires and more time focusing on growing your portfolio. Optimize tenant communication. Clear communication with your tenants can prevent small issues from snowballing into major problems. Whether it's about rental agreements, maintenance requests, or community policies, being transparent and responsive fosters trust and cooperation. Investing in communication tools such as tenant portals or automated messaging systems can help streamline interactions and ensure every tenant feels heard. Providing tenants with multiple ways to reach you or your management team is essential. Some may prefer email, while others might feel more comfortable using an app. Offering flexibility in communication channels demonstrates your commitment to their satisfaction. Additionally, tenant portals can centralize all interactions, allowing tenants to pay rent, submit repair requests, and access documents with ease. Regular updates also play a vital role in building tenant relationships. Sending reminders about inspections, community news, or holiday greetings shows that you value them as part of your business. At the same time, these updates give you the opportunity to set expectations or clarify policies, reducing misunderstandings. Effective tenant communication isn't just about being responsive, it's also about consistency. Setting clear boundaries, such as your availability hours or emergency contact procedures, ensures you're not overwhelmed by constant demands. By striking a balance between accessibility and professionalism, you create a positive tenant experience while keeping operations smooth. Schedule preventive maintenance. Waiting for things to break down before addressing them is a sure way to create chaos in property management. Preventive maintenance is the cornerstone of managing multiple properties efficiently. Scheduling routine inspections and repairs not only keeps your properties in top condition but also saves you from expensive emergency fixes. Preventive maintenance starts with a detailed checklist. This should include inspecting HVAC systems, checking plumbing for leaks, cleaning gutters, and ensuring electrical systems are up to code. Regular upkeep extends the life of major systems and appliances while ensuring your properties meet safety standards. It also gives you an opportunity to address minor wear and tear before it becomes a costly repair. Tenants appreciate landlords who prioritize property maintenance. A well-maintained property not only attracts high-quality tenants, but also encourages existing ones to renew their leases. Additionally, staying proactive demonstrates that you care about providing a safe and comfortable living environment. Documenting your maintenance schedule is equally important. Use software to track completed tasks and upcoming inspections, creating a reliable record for future reference. Preventive maintenance may require an upfront investment, but the long-term savings and tenant satisfaction make it well worth the effort. Implement a robust financial management system. Staying on top of finances is essential when managing multiple properties. Without a reliable financial management system, it's easy to lose track of expenses, miss payments, or overlook profits. Adopting software designed specifically for property accounting can help you stay organized and ensure every dollar is accounted for. These tools allow you to track income, monitor expenses, and generate financial reports with just a few clicks. Accurate bookkeeping begins with recording all property-related transactions, from rent payments to repair costs. A robust financial system makes it easy to separate income and expenses for each property, helping you identify high-performing assets and those that might need closer attention. You'll also gain insights into trends like seasonal fluctuations in utility costs, which can help you budget effectively. Tax preparation becomes significantly less stressful when you use financial management software. These systems provide detailed expense tracking, making it easier to claim deductions for maintenance, depreciation, and interest payments. Many platforms also integrate with tax software, streamlining the process even further. This level of automation reduces human error and saves valuable time. Managing finances isn't just about crunching numbers, it's about making informed decisions to grow your portfolio. A strong financial management system gives you the tools to maximize your investments, plan for future acquisitions, and handle unexpected costs. With clear insights at your fingertips, you'll be better equipped to make decisions that drive long-term success. Leverage the power of automation. Automation is a secret weapon for landlords managing multiple properties. By automating repetitive tasks, you can save hours every week and focus on higher-value activities. Tools like automated rent collection, lease renewals, and maintenance scheduling eliminate manual effort while ensuring nothing gets overlooked. Setting up automated rent collection is a game changer. Tenants can pay online, and the system tracks payments, sends reminders, and flags overdue accounts without requiring your intervention. This not only simplifies your workload but also improves cash flow consistency. Similarly, lease management software can automatically alert you when leases are nearing expiration, giving you ample time to renew or list the property. Maintenance is another area where automation shines. Tenants can submit requests online, and the system can prioritize tasks, assign vendors, and notify tenants about progress. Automation ensures maintenance is handled efficiently, reducing tenant complaints and protecting your property's value. Additionally, you can schedule routine inspections or servicing for HVAC systems, smoke detectors, and other essentials. While automation can't replace the human touch, it handles time-consuming tasks with precision and reliability. Embracing this technology lets you operate more like a business and less like a frazzled landlord. It's an investment that pays off in reduced stress and increased efficiency. Diversify vendor relationships. Relying on a single vendor for property repairs and maintenance can backfire if they're unavailable or overcharge you. Building relationships with multiple vendors ensures you always have a reliable backup while keeping costs competitive. It also allows you to match specialized contractors to specific tasks, improving service quality. Maintaining a vendor database is a smart practice for property managers. Include details like specialties, pricing, and availability, so you can quickly find the right contractor when needed. A diversified network also reduces the risk of delays during emergencies, as you won't be stuck waiting for a single vendor to become available. Building strong relationships with your vendors goes a long way. Pay invoices on time, communicate clearly, and provide feedback to establish mutual trust. This ensures that contractors prioritize your projects and deliver high-quality work. Reliable vendors can even alert you to potential issues before they escalate, saving you time and money. Negotiating bulk discounts is another advantage of working with multiple vendors. When you have multiple properties, your repair and maintenance needs often involve recurring tasks like plumbing or landscaping. Vendors may offer discounted rates for a consistent business, making diversification a financially savvy move. Stay informed about local laws. Operating across multiple jurisdictions means navigating a maze of local regulations. Laws regarding rent control, eviction procedures, and security deposits can vary widely, and failing to comply can lead to legal trouble. Staying informed about these rules ensures you remain compliant and avoid unnecessary fines or lawsuits. Researching landlord-tenant laws in each area where you own properties is a crucial first step. Understanding key regulations helps you craft lease agreements that align with local standards. For example, Some jurisdictions have strict rules about late fees, or require landlords to provide specific disclosures. Adhering to these guidelines protects your reputation and legal standing. Working with a local attorney or real estate expert can help you navigate complex legal landscapes. They can review your documents, advise you on compliance, and represent you in case of disputes. Proactive legal support is an investment in your peace of mind, especially when dealing with multiple properties. Regularly updating your knowledge is equally important, as housing laws can change. Subscribe to newsletters, join landlord associations, or attend workshops to stay ahead of new regulations. Being informed allows you to adapt quickly, keeping your properties compliant and your business running smoothly. Optimize marketing strategies. Keeping your properties occupied is the lifeline of your rental business. A strong marketing strategy ensures vacancies are filled quickly with high-quality tenants. With multiple properties, you need a scalable approach that targets the right audience while minimizing downtime. High-quality photos and detailed descriptions make your listings stand out. Highlight unique features like updated kitchens, proximity to amenities, or pet-friendly policies to attract your ideal tenant. Virtual tours and videos add another layer of engagement, allowing prospective tenants to explore the space from the comfort of their homes. Diversify your marketing channels to reach a broader audience. Post your listings on popular rental platforms, local classifieds, and social media. Paid advertising can also help boost visibility, especially for high-demand areas. Ensuring your listings appear professional and accessible increases your chances of attracting responsible tenants. Responding quickly to inquiries is key to converting leads into tenants. Streamline this process by using automated responses or hiring a leasing agent to handle communications. Prompt, professional interactions leave a positive impression and set the tone for a successful landlord-tenant relationship. Build a system for tenant retention. Finding new tenants is time-consuming and expensive, so keeping your current tenants happy is a smarter strategy. Focusing on tenant retention reduces turnover, ensures consistent cash flow, and strengthens your reputation as a landlord. Creating a positive living experience starts with prompt attention to maintenance requests. Tenants are more likely to renew leases if they feel their needs are addressed. Regular communication, such as sharing community updates or seasonal greeting meant for signing early or upgrades to the unit, show tenants you value their loyalty. These gestures cost less than the effort and expense of finding new tenants. Feedback is a powerful tool for retention. Ask tenants about their experience and use their insights to improve your property management. Whether it's addressing concerns or adding amenities, these actions demonstrate your commitment to tenant satisfaction and long-term relationships. And there you have it, proven strategies to manage multiple properties without breaking a sweat. From leveraging technology to fostering strong relationships with vendors and tenants, these steps will help you streamline your operations and achieve lasting success. If you enjoyed this guide, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to DwellScape. Hit the bell icon to stay informed about our latest tips and tricks for real estate success. Until next time, happy managing. Being a landlord sounds simple, but one legal misstep could turn your property investment into a financial headache. Are you prepared to navigate tenant rights, lease agreements, and local laws without getting caught in a legal storm? Many landlords unknowingly fall into traps that could lead to costly lawsuits or property disputes. Join us as we uncover 8 critical legal mistakes landlords must avoid to protect their investments, maintain tenant trust, and stay on the right side of the law. Failing to understand local landlord-tenant laws. Ignoring local landlord-tenant laws can lead to severe consequences for landlords. Every region has unique regulations covering areas like rent collection and eviction procedures. Even minor missteps in understanding these laws can result in legal battles or significant fines. Many landlords mistakenly rely on general knowledge